Hey guys, so my name is Leon, and today we're going to be talking about episode 8 of Big Brother 22. With that being said, let's just get started. So, we last left off with Tyler being the new HOH. With the new HOH, Tyler wants to initially target Kaysa and Janelle for the fact that Kaysa and Janelle was targeting him and Cody in week 1. And I think that's the right move for for Tyler to do, because obviously Janelle and Kaysa are big threat, so why not? And then the next part of the episode talks about how Cody, Tyler, and Enzo talk about creating a new six-person alliance, basically with Danny, Devon, and Bailey being with them three, and they call themselves the Slick Six. And the alliance is actually another addition to basically make Devon and Bailey feel safe within the alliance and to not to go to Kaysa and Janelle, which is, I think, a good strategic thought by, Danny, Enzo, Cody, and Tyler. Cody and Danny, before that, also talk about how it's good that Tyler won the HOH. Also, Devon, and Bailey also feel safe with Tyler being HOH for the time being. Then we get to the Have Not segment where, for the most part, it's been kind of tame, where Enzo, Cody, and Bailey was chosen to be the Have Nots. But then Janelle has been chosen as a fourth Have Not by Nicole Franzo, who's now the only Nicole in the house. And this pisses off Janelle because the way how Nicole Franzo tells her that, hey, I'm choosing you to be a have not because you talk smack about me, and you never been a have not before, so I'm gonna choose you. I feel like that was kind of, you know, little petty on Nicole's end, but at the same time, it makes for great TV. So we're gonna see a new rivalry between Janelle and Nicole Franzo. We'll see how that goes. And when the have not segment was about to end, Janelle was like, "Okay, Nicole, you chill your shot, blah blah blah, whatever it is, well, not it is what it is, but like Janelle was kind of essentially pissed and tried to call not Janelle, but tried to call Nicole for being, fake about it, yada yada yada. You know, like I said, that's gonna be an interesting storyline in the next coming weeks. So that's something I'm definitely following up. Janelle and Kaysa talks about how they know that Tyler might put them up in a block. That Memphis comes in. Memphis is like, talks to them, say, hey, are you guys good? And then Janelle and Kaysa try to talk to Memphis specifically to win the safety suite to save one of them. And Memphis, even though it's hearing them, like Janelle and Kaysa talk to them about it, has really no interest in saving Janelle and Kaysa. And Janelle knows this from the way how Memphis' body language is. So I think that's a good read on Janelle. Then we get to the bidet segment, which is essentially, if you don't know what a bidet is like it's kind of like a thing you could put inside of a toilet to help clean. It was kind of a humorous segment between Cody and Enzo. I think it was a nice segment. Then Case and Janelle talk about their experiences on season 6 and how it brought them closer and how it was a start of a nice friendship. The fact that they were the only normal people in a house full of crazy people in that season, and the fact that they like to play chess, and now many years later they're back on a season together. They essentially played 3 seasons together, and for the real Big Brother fans, we all love Casey and Janelle, but we know that unfortunately they're gonna be targets in the next coming weeks to be taken out, and it is what it is at this point. It sucks. But anyways, Tyler then talks to Cody and Christmas saying that, hey, I'm putting up Casey and Janelle. No it's so much about it. He tells his Lions say, okay, that's cool. Then essentially he talks to Danny, say, hey, we need to bring Cody closer to us, and also we need to look out for their bond. This is more on Danny's end, trying to like make Devon a target. Say, hey, Devon's paranoid, yeah, yada yada yada. We need to keep an eye out on her. And Tyler agrees. And then this is getting to where the safety suite segment is coming up, or the safety suite competition comes up, where Enzo, it's like, hey, I want to win this, yada yada yada, for the Lions. They bond, tries to like convince some of the people who are playing to make her safe so that she can take the punishment. But this sketches out many people in the alliance, including, Danny and Tyler, and even Enzo eventually as well. So the NS Safety Suite competition performs. Only Memphis, Enzo, Danny, and Nicole Franzo play because Tyler's HOH and Nicole Anthony is just a bit dead. Then after the competition ends, you see Enzo wins the competition. And I'm kind of surprised Enzo won because from the look of the four people, I think Danny would have been able to win that kind of comp. And also Memphis, I was surprised at how fast he did it from the edited segment and the fact that he essentially threw it after he was close to finishing. I feel like he could have done it in 5 minutes, but he was like, nah, let me chill because he didn't want to win it, which is smart for them. He's still trying to play the middle. Enzo, after winning safety, decides to make Christmas plus one, which I think is a good move for him, trying to pull in Christmas into his lines with Tyler and Cody and etc. etc. Well, he initially promised to make Devon safe, but I agree with him not, committed to Devon being safe because he feels like Devon should trust him and the alliance for the time being. And this makes Devon upset because Devon thought Enzo was saving him. And we'll see where that goes in the coming weeks. Enzo Tyler talks about wanting Devon to not be paranoid, but to trust him. And the fact that they don't trust him kind of sketching them out. Then you see Tyler and Kesa talk individually, and he tells Kesa that he's hurt that Kesa tried to target him and Cody week one, and Kesa, smartly admits to it. While when he talks with Janelle after, he talks to Kesa, not Kesa, but Janelle is like, oh, nah, I'm really trying to target Nicole Franzo, which is partially true, but she doesn't admit to that, wanted to target Tyler, which sketches out Tyler even more and makes her the primary target to go home. And then as you see the end of the episode, obviously Tyler puts up Tyler puts up Janelle and Kesa, which everybody saw from a mile away. They're the biggest threats. They are really good players, and they're not part of Tyler's lines, and they want to target him in week one. So Tyler said, hey, why not put them up? But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think by the end of by eviction, we might see Janelle be evicted, but who knows? Kesa has always had history of going out before Janelle when they have both been on block together. So we're in for a kind of interesting but boring week at the same time. But anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and more recaps in it. Episodes coming soon, and bye-bye.